person. Was it not last week that the government charged 10 of the protesters to court for treason? The same government of Nigeria was charging them to court for demanding an end to bad governance. You are charging protesters to court for simply asking that Tinubu must go. They said that is a crime. When a government elected over a year has failed abysmally, why should the people not demand that you should leave office? A government that criminalizes complaints of its citizens do not have the right to tell the citizens to be patient, because the government has never been patient in spending recklessly. You want our people to be patient, but you have close to 50 ministers. Want our people to be patient. There is no reduction in the cost of governance. Reckless spending here and there. Those that have held our country to ransom by the failure to deliver the dividend of democracy do not have that right to ask our people to be patient. So I believe strongly that the Nigerian government does not listen to the Nigerian people.
Get ready. Get ready. War is coming. This problem will escalate in 3 countries. And it will be one of its kinds. And it will be worst in Nigeria. Recently, Nigeria embarked on bad governance protests to show how angry they are for their government. But it seems that the government has a deaf ear and they cannot speak out, they cannot amend anything. That is just a warm-up to tell the government how they feel. It was harsh in some places. Some people did not come out, say we want to protest, and the protest died that way because some don't want to come out because of the grief in their hearts. But this time, the anger is getting more higher and higher. 3 countries. I mentioned 3 countries. Watch. When it will break out, it will be like hell. Nigeria is number 1. Number 2 is Uganda. And number 3 is Cameroon. The war that will break out, we never have solution. It will affect all the government leaders. Anyone in government, we have a taste of this anger. I am just telling you this because I don't speak when it have not come to me. I've been holding it. I don't speak when it have not come to me. But Nigeria came out to express themselves. And the government brought out people that will encounter the protest. And all of them failed. They failed. Both the protesters and the counter-protesters failed. The people cried and cried and cried before the protest. The government brought out rice and gave to them. Some mouths were shut down. But now, the people that ate rice have realized that their problem is not all about taking rice. That their problem is all about making that will make them be buying the rice themselves. Now they have realized, like the way they realized their problems after election, they see that what they were promised for, they have eaten it through the 500 or 1,000 naira that is shared to them, or Maggi cubes. But I want to remind Nigeria, there is a problem that is coming. Listen, problem that is coming. I don't want to use a raw word. I would have said it is war. It's coming and it will overwhelm the government and its parastatals. Listen, the East is with insurgency. The North is with insurgency. And some part of the West, kidnapping, adoption, humiliation of all kinds. People's heart is boiling. The day they will express this in a form of anger, in a form of war, everywhere will desert. I am telling you, be very careful. Whatever you are doing, start doing it now. Because check the East. The East is fighting every day. They are sophisticating themselves every day. They are doing what they are supposed to do every day. Check the rifles they are using now. They are using staunch machines that the type have never been seen in Nigeria. Go and check. Go to Cameroon. They are using sophisticated weapons that the army of Cameroon have never seen. They are decimating the army of Cameroon. You may not be there, but spiritually, if you will see what is happening in Cameroon, you know what is coming up will eat a dog and eat the child. I'm telling you, this is more than what bites hardly. In Uganda, the problem that will come in Uganda, it will come from the masses. Ugandans are peaceful people, but it will come from the masses. Only through only through arousing of anger of one citizen they are dealing with will cause this problem, and this problem will consume Yoweri Museveni, his counterparts. Because when the people cook for you, you cannot finish it. So I want Yoweri Museveni of Uganda to be very careful, and the utterances he is making out of his country to another country will cause a more problem for him. It is not all about being a dictator or being a soldier. When the people stand for you, one soldier, you will bow, and that will be your end. The people are very much angry about you. Nigeria, Cameroon, that is Pobia of Cameroon, Yoweri Museveni of Uganda. There is a very big problem. A very big problem is coming. Watch me. If I be a man of God, watch from now. You will see what will happen. Nigeria will tumble upside down. Cameroon will somersault. Problems will be everywhere. You cannot control it. The only thing that will control it is leaving some group to say, okay, belong there. That is what will solve this problem. But irrespective of that, you can never see peace in these countries. Everybody will be on the run. No politician will be in the house. They will run away. If they don't run away to overseas, many of them will go. They will go to 6 feet. Many. There will be no leadership in that country because everybody will be afraid to go to any seat of power. And hunger will be everywhere. Let me tell you, when the country turns upside down, there will be no leader because anywhere you surface, you are a dead man. When the country turns upside down, there will be no bush you will enter, say you are going to farm. If you enter farm, you are gone. All these cowrearers, Bufulani Bororogers that is going from one community to the other will no longer travel. Their lives and their livestock will be at risk. So what am I saying? Do what you are supposed to do now. Coming from Tinubu. Tinubu, return the price of fuel and let Biafrans leave. This is where your problem will start. Cameroon, Pobia, leave the Ambazonians to go and do what is right for your people. That is where your problem will come. Yoweri Museveni of Uganda, leave Bobby Wine, Okagelenyi, leave him alone. That is where your problem will come. I have pointed it out as God have directed me to tell you this. But if you like, listen. If you don't like, don't listen. I have spoken what I was told to speak. My name is Ambassador Singo Edwin. I am from Igbo land, a Biafran land, a Nigerian, as to say for now, a Nigerian. From Igbo land, the son of Biafra.